Bitcoin officially broke the $30,000 support and was trading in that $20,000 range. We possibly have a recovery plan for Luna as well. And Shiba Inu, what happened with that? Will it ever bounce back this year? Let's talk about what you need to know about Bitcoin, Luna, SHIB, all in this week's analysis. I hope you're doing okay during this crypto winter. I got you covered right here on the channel with crypto content to keep you up to date with what's happening and educated with your crypto trades. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and also thumbs up this video. Keep showing that support. Let's have a look here at the channel real quick. And like I just said, subscribe to the channel. Just head on and hit that subscribe button. Here we go. Looks like we're hitting an uptrend again on the channel. Views coming in, more and more people subscribing. We're getting there. And as well, my Twitter, follow @RealJohnDoe. Hit the follow button as well. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin. So this past week for Bitcoin, it's been now about 8 straight weeks that Bitcoin has been trending downwards. And I believe this is the longest now since Bitcoin has been out, I think, even in the 2018 bear market. I think this is the longest amount of weeks, consecutive weeks, that Bitcoin has been trending downwards. And we have Bitcoin Pizza Day just happen. And if you have been in crypto long enough, or if you're not aware, what it is back in 2010, a guy bought 2 large pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. That equals to about $300 million today. So this has been a big deal, and every year it gets celebrated on May 22nd. And like I was saying, 8 weeks now that Bitcoin has had a red candle as the weekly lost its support. We're going to see now if we head on to 9, maybe even 10 weeks. And part of this reason is for sure because of the S&P 500. Stocks have been pretty much in a downtrend for the majority of the year. And this has been also causing sell-offs across multiple assets, with crypto being one of them. Now, Bitcoin is showing a death cross, and that hints that it could still drop another 40%. And we could potentially even see Bitcoin down towards $20,000, maybe even $15,000. And that's exactly what I've been talking about on these weekly analysis now for the past few weeks. Bitcoin keeps losing support, keeps testing support, and we keep seeing price break down. And we probably will continue to see that happening until we see Bitcoin maybe around 20 to 15,000. And depending on what's happening in the world, we could even drop as low as $10,000 for Bitcoin. And I'll have a look at the chart and update you on that, where we are at today. And just have a quick look, Bitcoin Pizza Day. This was the pizzas right here. Now getting into more of the price of Bitcoin right now, Currency.com, 72% buyers, 28% sellers. Price is literally sitting at that $30,000 support that we've been talking about. Now let's have a closer look here at the chart. Now take a look at Bitcoin, still in bear territory. This pattern that it actually has right now too, this is not, oh my God, let me make that smaller. Okay, this pattern that Bitcoin has right now, this is not a bullish pattern. This is what's called a bear flag. And that's what happens in a downtrend. Price forms bear flags and continues to break down. As you can see though, these bear flags are getting smaller. So we could see some sort of reversal coming up here to test, let's say, that $40,000 resistance level. But if we're looking at Bitcoin, this is the daily chart I have here right now. And as you can clearly see, Bitcoin broke this major support that I had marked out in the last video right here. And then now we are at this $30,000 support, which is this next level right here. So what am I expecting to happen? I'm expecting price action to continue doing what it's been doing. And if you look at the Bitcoin's RSI, it got oversold. Price didn't even want to bounce from there on the daily RSI. So we will get some type of divergence here coming up here, bullish actually. And depending if that does cause a breakout, but if that bullish divergence does break down and this RSI goes even lower into oversold, then yes, Bitcoin, $25,000 coming up here right away. And then we do consolidate maybe around $15,000 to $20,000 for Bitcoin for majority of the time. And that could be where we see some sort of bottom range, but it all depends what's happening on the macro level in the markets. But I do not see this level that we're at right now as that crazy opportunity for buying the dip. We're 100% towards those all-time high levels, but the breakdown can still happen. There's still a lot more room for Bitcoin to drop down. And to give you a look on the bigger picture, this is the weekly chart. So look at this for Bitcoin. Been breaking down past few weeks. This does not happen often, but we do get a bottom. But what happened here is it broke that support. So now we have the support. Price is testing 30,000, and it did wick down below. And if it is officially broken, then we will see Bitcoin head down towards these previous all-time high levels. And if we look back all the way to around 2019, you can see we have that $14,000 level. And then we have this $20,000 level was that previous all-time high from 2017. So that is the price range that I'm looking at for things to bottom at. But I will keep you updated here on a weekly. Now let's talk about maybe what you've been waiting for in this video, which is Terra Luna. So in the last video, we talked about Terra Luna, and we're looking at how it broke down and if it's actually going to come back alive. That was pretty much the death of it. And there has been proposals for a recovery plan. But if you do look at all the numbers for Terra Luna, it is pretty much at this point now, it's impossible for it to recover trading the same way as it was before the whole collapse. But in this proposal, how will Terra Luna recover? What could happen is burning 65% of the supply and distributing tokens back to holders, but they could also distribute only people who are holding before the collapse. So there would be quite a bit of a mix-up. People see things as unfair. So it is possible, but it comes at what cost, and is it worth it for that? And do people still have trust in the Terra Luna blockchain after what has happened? And Mike Novogratz made a statement here, posted by Galaxy Digital, regarding the situation with Terra, since he was one of the main investors in the project, actually. And if you guys been following, you know he did get a tattoo of Terra Luna on his shoulder when it did reach his price target. So obviously his company did make quite a bit of money from Terra Luna, but since he was one of the main people to invest in it, they did make a statement regarding everything that happened. And he even gave some tips that we give right here on the channel regarding trading and investing. Right here, keep a diversified portfolio, take profits along the way, have risk management framework, understand that all investments happen in a macro framework. We cover all that on the channel, so make sure you are having a look at the videos on the channel so you can know exactly what Mike means by that. And we had Mike as a guest on the channel at one point. So I think maybe I'll try. Well, maybe we'll get him back on again to talk about Terra Luna, maybe just talk about more risk management and crypto so you can be safe if things like this do happen again. Now, in terms of the price action for Terra Luna, the past 24 hours are pretty good, 76% up. But if you look down here, let me show you 3 months. That does not look good. It was pretty much zero. The past 1 month, same thing, not look good. But past 7 days for Terra Luna, how's that been looking? So it's been pretty much trending downwards, and it looks like we found a bottom towards May 20th to 21st, and we've been trending upwards. If you look at this daily for Terra Luna here, you can see price is starting to trend a little bit upwards, but this can change fairly quickly, and we will keep you updated on the recovery plan status. But if you did buy the dip on Terra Luna and this recovery plan does happen, that doesn't mean it's going to go back to 100 and you'll be a multi-millionaire. There's going to be quite a bit of mix-up to happen. Now, let's talk about Shiba Inu. Can something like this happen with Shiba Inu as well? Not in the same sense of the whole collapse with the stablecoin, but Shiba Inu can also collapse due to really no backing right now. The bear market did collapse Shiba Inu. The whales right now, they're concerned they can sell off and kind of destroy this project since it was a meme project. And since it is a meme coin, a lot more competitors will come up. So there will be more meme coins to come. People will lose interest in Shiba Inu, and then there's really no need for it. Some people are trying to make predictions on when it will actually die. I think Shiba Inu will have another run, but I don't think it's going to be sticking around forever because the utility for it isn't really necessary for Shiba. You could create another crypto and have the same utility. Look at this expert says it won't last longer than 2030. And I believe that's correct. Maybe even by 2020, I would say 2027, or even the next bear market after we recover again, Shiba Inu most likely will not be around. And is it time to sell Shiba Inu? Well, it's dropped now of 80%. So selling now is kind of like too late. Selling was when price was going up. So if you are bag holding Shiba Inu, realistically, I always keep the mentality to think of everything as a loss as soon as I get into it, especially when it's meme coins and things like this, because there's not really much you can do. When they're down 80%, what are you gonna do? There's no reason for the project to just randomly rocket up. It's a meme coin. People are waiting on Elon Musk to do stuff with Dogecoins, and Shiba Inu just kind of rode the backtail of Dogecoin. And as of right now, people are just beg holding, and people who've already made quite a bit of money from it have already sold. Now let's talk about price action for Shiba Inu. Right here, Currency.com shows 93% buyers, 7% sellers. And if we look at major price levels, take a look at this. This is the daily chart for Shiba Inu. This does not look good. So we had that major spike up at the end of 2021 where it just ran up and everybody was getting on the ship. What was that? From the lows, that 2021 was at 30,000%, something crazy. But if you look now, how much has this corrected from that peak? It's down now 85%. And I think it's going to go even more. 95%, maybe 90, somewhere between 95 to 98% is most likely where we'll see Shiba Inu come down to. If Bitcoin does go down to 20 to somewhere between $20 to $10,000, yes, Shiba Inu will keep correcting. But what you can look for, something that's actually good, Shiba Inu has this correction. We will see some sort of relief bounce. But this bounce here, whether it's in 2023, 2024, this is your chance if you're bag holding to get out of something like Shiba Inu. Don't let things confuse you in terms of price action and think this is going to 1 cent. That's very unlikely unless something changes in the world. Unlimited money gets printed, insane stimulus and chaos, and everyone is buying meme coins, and that would be a whole different world because we would see Bitcoin most likely at 500,000 to even $1 million. Then we would probably see Shiba Inu up towards a penny. But I still see this as a really high risk, and most likely the next bounce is just better a potential to get out and look for the next dip and the next drop, or move on to another meme coin. That is all for this week's analysis. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, before you take off, help the channel out and hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you again in that next video. Thanks for tuning in. Here was John here on Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.